What's going on, guys? I'm back with the How to Get Away with Murder review. Before we get into it, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, be sure to like, comment, and share. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys right now, man, How to Get Away with Murder is one of my favorite shows. Like it's top three. It's top three. Viola Davis, love her. She just give it to me every episode. Anything that she does, she just give it to me. You know what I'm saying? I love her, man. Last night episode, it was okay for. It got our juices flowing for a season premiere. You know what I'm saying? So not upset about it. You know what I'm saying? It was some moments in there. Like I said, they got my blood flowing. But anyways, the show kicks off. Annalise. It seems as though she's at a wedding reception. I'm gonna assume that the wedding reception is Connor and Oliver, and Frank shows up with this blank look on his face. Like he's in disbelief, he's shocked, and then we get a scene where it's like somebody done died and they in the snow, like outside in the snow. Y'all know how this show is. You just kind of got to watch it and just go along with it because it'd be a lot happening. So then, they always got to take us back 3 months earlier, right? The old crew, they back in class. Annalise is back teaching again. I'm so excited for that because, I wouldn't want to be in her class, but when I watch the show, her class is just way beyond a textbook and mastering the textbook. She want to know what you can do out in the field. And I'm excited to see how she goes about this class this year. Anyway, she walks in with, I love that sass that she has. She's just so sassy. She was like, I bet y'all, excuse me. She was just like, and the thing, months ago, they wouldn't let me step foot on this campus. And look at me now. I'm back teaching because they know my work. So anyways, moving on, she gives the class a whole speech about, this is not a class, this is a sacrifice. And in order to be successful up in here, you're going to be sacrificing your life. You're going to be wishing that you were dead, that you just go to sleep and never wake up. She gave this nice speech. I wish I would have wrote it down because y'all know how she just be delivering. I was just caught up in the show, you know what I'm saying? But I got a few notes. So anyways, you know what I'm saying? She lets me know that it's going to be brutal. It's going to be mean, depressless, ruthless. You know what I'm saying? And she was just like, that's what it takes. You know what I'm saying, to change the world. And as a lawyer, you got to be all of those things. And you know what I'm saying, she ain't holding back. So next thing you know, Annalise started kicking kids out left and right. You know what I'm saying? She'll ask them to stand up and be like, what are you passionate about? If you say the wrong thing, get to stepping, So, she had the class to convince her that they care about something in life other than themselves, such as something within the justice system. Kind of like, she cared about her class action lawsuit. She just, yada yada. She wanted to convince her that they actually care about something other than themselves. Y'all get it. Anyway, so Connor, he back in college. I don't really care about him. Then, they writing on a new character, Gabriel. I'm assuming he gonna take over that West role, and the suspicion behind him, I'm sure it'll be answered this semester. But anyways, he comes down front. He lets Annalise know, he's passionate about the same thing, her civil law, her civil case against the Supreme Court or whatever. And that she didn't go far enough. If it was him, he would have went further. And so now Annalise is intrigued. She like, hey, who let Romeo up in here think he talking to? He might be gonna forget. I'm Annalise Keaton. So anyways, and then, she started separating the kids in the class. She told some of them, you go to the left, you go to the right, yada, yada, yada. We'll touch bases on that later. So anyways, moving on. After class, for whatever reason, Frank, he brings, he playing stepdaddy. He brings the baby to the school, and the kids, everybody, oh, he's so cute. Even Annalise, whatever, baby fever, I guess. So, the old students start, like the crew, Connor, Michaela, Laura, they asked Annalise, like, has she gotten a job with a law firm yet? She's like, hold up, wait. This is what we ain't gonna do. We gonna set some boundaries because we don't need these other students thinking that I got favorites. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, if they knew the truth, they would know that Annalise don't like these children. They cause more problems for my girl than they do solutions. But from the outside looking in, you wouldn't know that. But they do. She always got to save them. So anyways, so then, you know, Gabriel chases Annalise down after class and tells her that, you know, she's the reason that he's here. He knows other kids say it, but he means it. And he'll prove to her that he means it. So moving on, Annalise is on the interview trail, you know what I'm saying? She's a hot commodity ever since her, you know, her class action lawsuit went through with the Supreme Court. Every law firm in wherever they shoot the show at, every law firm works. So she goes to, I believe, Kaplan and Gold, which is the law firm that Tegan works at. And Tegan greets her as soon as she get off the elevator, and she let Annalise know, like, you can't be up in here because if you I can't be exposed. I don't need them to know that it was me who snitched on, you know, Laurel's dad, Mr. whatever Laurel's last name is, you know. So Tegan ain't with it. And so anyways, the partners, they offer Annalise a job, and to Annalise, like, she was like, "This is a horrible offer. This is what I'm worth. Either you give me what I'm worth, or I won't." Right? So, you know, she basically, long story short, she wants a higher salary, more resources, and she talks about how all the other firms met her demands and how she has several offers. And she told them, she like, if you don't believe a sister, call them. They'll let you know they want me. I'm the hottest thing. Man, I'm hot. Who hotter than Annalise right now? So anyways, she just got fed up. And I must admit, you know, she feeling herself right now, which I'm okay with. I approve of her feeling herself. And she telling, I don't even want to work for y'all, man. I'm out of here. You know, so she turns down the job, and you know what I'm saying? She tells them straight up, like, only reason why y'all want to hire me is to stop the blood flow in the backfire from, you know what I'm saying, y'all previous client, Laurel dad, Mr. Castillo, or whatever his name is. That's why y'all want a sister. Cause I took him down, and now y'all trying to, you know what I'm saying, minimize the blowback. Like, oh, look, we know we need the right thing. We hired Miss Keno, and they're like, no, y'all ain't gonna use me for no PR. You know what I'm saying? I felt that. Although, you know, when you got them by the balls, you know what I'm saying, you gotta do what you gotta do, sister. So, anyways, moving on. So we get to see Laura. She putting the baby to sleep. Michaela got doggone boy crazy. I just ain't got time. And you know what? I feel bad for the little white guy she was dating. Not Connor. I can't think of Ashton. Whatever his name. I feel bad for Buddy. Asher. It's Asher. I feel bad for Buddy. Ooh, my bad. I didn't even know it failed. I feel bad for Buddy because, you know, she don't seem like she meant to say that she was so in love with him and only wanted to be with him, and they was living together and they was making plans for love. She ain't standing. Not one time in this episode she talked about the possibility of getting back with Asher. And I'm just like, man, I feel bad for the post. She was just using you for your money. I don't know, but anyway, let me get back on subject. She come in there talking about Marcus, y'all know from last season. Moving on, exactly. You know, Laura basically give her some advice. Say, don't send no text message. You'll let him know in person how you feel. Yada 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 yada. So, anyways, this scene pretty much nothing happened. The crew calls out Laura about why she letting Frank play the stepdaddy role and she don't want him or whatever the case may be. But I thought from last season that her and Frank was, you know what I'm saying, back on. So, I mean, I'm glad my friends ain't that doggone. Let her, if he want to play stepdaddy, let that man be stepdaddy of the year. Like, what else he gonna do for her? I mean, moving on. So then we get a scene. Nate, he goes to pay Bonnie a visit, and he asks Bonnie like why she all up in the office with another DA. His name is Miller, and she just let him know that look, I'm playing him. I'm just trying to see if he got know anything about the files that Denver had on us, and if he do, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna destroy him. I'm gonna make sure the family is taken care of. I'm like, look at Bon. I'm like, you go, girl. So then we get a scene where Annalise and Bonnie, they meet in the parking garage, the parking deck. Basically, Annalise just giving her the rundown on which law firm she's leaning towards going, and that they're gonna let her hire her own team, and she wants Bonnie to come. And Bonnie was like, no, I ain't quitting what I got going on here because I'm protecting us from here, and you need to let me do it. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't understand why do Annalise want to work with these people again? Like, even Bonnie, like, I mean, I don't know, man. But she talked about the history with Bonnie and all that good stuff and yada yada yada. So, anyways, after this scene, then we get a scene where Frank, he trying to dig up some information on Gabriel and why he's here or whatever the case may be, yada yada yada. So then we get a scene where Oliver, he coming back with the pizza, and it was a package left outside for Laura. Basically, we find out that she didn't kill. So then we get a scene, Annalise, she go visit Nate. She got some papers that she need his dad to sign, but she just using that as an excuse for a late night booty call. Girl, just go over there and say I want some. Like, don't bring. Why my thing keep falling? Dang. don't bring daddy into this. Then Nate calls her out about she in her feelings because Bonnie don't want to work with her. Bonnie not gonna quit, and at least admit that she hurt. She ain't mad, but she hurt. And I'm just like, I'm surprised she even meant that, because y'all know, and at least don't admit nothing when it comes to the folks, within her circle, as far as Bonnie and them doggone chilling that get on my nerves. So Nate reminds her, like, don't forget you fired her. So she don't have to come running and crawling back to you. Like, she got her big girl drawers on, let her do her big girl thing, right? Exactly, I'm with Nate. So anyways, next day at work, I guess, Nate, he going through Bonnie's old case files to find out as much as he can about Bonnie and Annalise's relationship, maybe. I don't know. Then Miller, he texts Bonnie asking she go over some cases or whatever with him. And so by this point, Nate sneaks in her office, and because he seen it was a child. He seen it was a child in her case, and it said "child alive?" question mark. That's what. So he went and got her Starbucks cup for DNA purposes. Like, we already know what it's going, but I'm gonna still entertain it. So moving on, back at the school, the students, they are, presenting their cases to Annalise, and she's critiquing them. Then, she ends up getting a text message from Natalia Wright. She's one of the partners at the all-female law firm that Annalise was considering taking a job at. Like, we need to talk. And so she cuts Connor off. He in his feelings. He chases her out and was like, Frank told me the only reason why I'm back in school because you pulled some screens, but I don't care nothing about that. That's why I ain't addressed that earlier. Like, we stop addressing stuff I don't care about. So, she was like, nah, you good. You helped me with the case. You know what I'm saying? You played your part, little daddy, so you back in school. So anyway, so now all of a sudden she just getting a, phone call with all the law firms, basically letting her know that, they cannot even touch her because she's still on probation with the bar. And at least, like, look, y'all knew all that when y'all came crawling there to assist. Y'all knew I was on probation. Y'all know about my drinking problem. Y'all know a sister was locked up. Y'all know my husband got killed and I possibly had something to do with it to help these children. Y'all knew. So anyway, She go see Natalia, and she told her, "Hey, look here, say it to my face. What's really going on? Don't give me no BS about no probation." And she said the mayor, the governor, whoever position authority is basically saying we don't need to hire you because our clientele gonna go down and all that. So basically, the governor don't want us touching you. So then moving on, I'm just like, man, see, that's what they always trying to hold a sis back. They always trying to hold her back, man. But y'all already know she gonna persevere because she Annalise Keaton. Yes. She need to change her last name too because her husband dead, so she ain't married no more. She ain't even love him anyways. But that's another thought. I'm sorry I even said that. So moving on, Frank doing some research on Gabriel that I don't have time for. Laura comes in her room. She looking for a toy for the baby or whatever, and Frank asks her how she doing about finally finding out that her mama's still alive, yada yada yada. And she just like, oh, I want to stay away. I don't want to have to do with it. And Frank was like, girl, if she come around, babe, I got you. I take care of her. And I'm thinking he talking about killing her, but I mean, Laura seems like she okay with her mama getting killed, so they ain't none of my business. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they start kissing. Y'all already know. She missed Annalise's phone call. Nate, you know, hooking up with the lady that's doing the DNA test form. Y'all, you know, a whole bunch of BS. Like, yeah, let's get to the good stuff. Anyway, so then we get a scene back at the DA. Bonnie is listening to Miller give his speech, and she tells him it's horrible. He needs to hire somebody. Long story short, in this scene, she know he like her. She lets him know that it's okay for him to like her. He let her know that he don't know if he can go there because he the interim boss. She let him know that you can go there. Not only can you go there, but you can go there. You know? You know, so he's like, he want to go there, but he don't know. And she was just like, man, just go there, you know? So anyway, Michaela ends up calling Marcus, letting him know how she feel, how she telling him that she's single, that she ain't single no more, but she's single. You know, we all know what that means. And, you know, she lets him know that she likes him, yada, yada, yada. So then we get a scene with Asher. He talking to the two lovebirds, Connor and Oliver. It's clear that he ain't over Michaela. You know what I'm saying? They say once you go black, you don't go back. So I'm going to just leave it at that. Moving on to the next scene. So, you know, Connor gives his argument for the class. Gabriel, we're back at the school, I'm sorry. Gabriel gives his argument. You know what I'm saying? And he put Annalise on the spot because he was like, hey, look here. Hey, you know the way to win these cases is with emotion and, you know, like you won your case. You know what I'm saying? And he, you know, I forget how it was, but he was like giving a example of how it feels to have a spouse or a loved one killed for something that they didn't do, but he was just like, Annalise, you know how I feel to have a spouse killed? I bet right then and there, I bet she was saying, oh yeah, he getting one of these 24 seats. He calling me out. I got to see what he working with. He definitely getting one of these seats. I guarantee that's when she made her decision. And so, you know, I'm listening to it, and you know, once he finished, he lets the class know that he don't believe a thing that he was just saying, but he just trying to win. And that's all that matters. And I like his little cockiness. Like, I can get used to him being cocky. So anyways, moving on, Oliver, he finds this house that potentially him, Connor, Michaela, Laura can all live in together, and he basically just letting them know, like, Laura, you ain't got no money, you got to stay here. And Michaela, you owe me for sending my potential new boo, I forget the guy name, that they got deported. He was in the class as well, but man, I'm gonna have to fix my thing. Y'all forgive me. Excuse that. But anyway, he, you know what I'm saying, Michaela owe him, so he basically blackmailing everybody into staying in the house. So moving on, Frank, he's about to give Annalise the tea on Gabriel, and she lets him know that she don't want to know anything about any of the students. She want to go in with a different approach, clean. that she don't want to judge him and all that good stuff. And Frank lets her know, because Annalise still frustrated about how the law firms all bailed on him. He said, start your own firm, babe. I mean, not babe, I'm sorry. He was like, start your own firm. And she was like, I don't have no money. And he was just like, man, you pissing me off because, you are the money. And you forget that you the money. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, Frank, right, man. Annalise is a beast. And anybody who don't want Annalise a part of their team is crazy, because we all know what she brings in that courtroom, and it's nothing short of spectacular. So anyways, moving on, Annalise, she goes back to Kaplan and Gold. They trying to work out someone they can hire. One of the partners, I guess he was the big dog. He just kept telling Annalise, this is a negotiation. You just can't come up in here telling us what it's gonna be. And Annalise told him straight up, say, look here, I know my worth. And she leaves. And then she gets in the parking lot. She like, man, I hope I ain't making the wrong decision. Like, she thinking about turning around, but then she stuck to a gun. She's like, man, bump them. I'm gonna make them bombs. She proceeds to go get in her nice vehicle. I believe it was a Lexus. And then she gets the phone call, and I'm just like, she won. She won as usual. Like, she's so great. To the point where you just can't deny greatness. Like, let's just stop it. So anyways, moving on, she back in the class. She lets the class know that her new job is sponsoring her, and whoever grades out the highest is gonna get a full semester of tuition. I believe tuition was almost $65,000. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if that's how much it costs to be a lawyer, and I hire you, you better get the job done. It shouldn't be no lawyer. If you pay $65,000 a semester for law school, you shouldn't be losing nothing. It should be against your will to lose a case. That's too much money. So, she picks her 24 students. She pretty much picked everybody from the old team except Connor. She picks Gabriel over Connor. Not Connor. She picks Gabriel over Asher. I'm sorry. And so Asher in his feelings, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't got time for that. So moving on, Laurel, she pays Frank a visit. She pays Frank a visit. Let her know that her and the baby moving out. She can't keep using him, yada, yada, yada. Look here, man. I don't like stupid people. This man wants you in his life. You still want him because you still be ready to give him the booty. You know what I'm saying? So just let him be stepdaddy. You need help. Your daddy in prison. Your mama crazy. You ain't got no money. So the more help you can get, the better. And you got a baby. And you need help. Whew, that was a lot. So anyways, he ended up proposing to her. And she said that she can't. And he just had this sick look on his face. Like, I can't believe this. This chick about to make me die by telling me no. So anyways, the final scene, we at the church. They getting the baby Christian, baptized. Asher, he mad that he didn't get picked by Annalise. So, you know what I'm saying? This is like a flashback scene. She calls him out and she let him know, like, boy, you ain't nothing but a little boy. You still mad about Michaela, not wanting you. You don't have no drive, no motivation. You is a little boy. You ain't got no balls. You soft. I almost said the word out. She just let him know. She like, this ain't for you. You need to find some motivation and try again. Correct. So, anyway, then we get a scene where Marcus, he hit Michaela back. And he told her, in my words, that I don't want your ASS. And she got mad, like, this year gonna be all about me, school, and being celibate. And Laura told me, I'm gonna be celibate with you. And obviously they moved into the house with Connor and Oliver. And them two told us, like, we love birds. We gonna be doing it loud and nasty. So, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, Annalise, she signs the paperwork. The partner, I guess the big partner, I don't know his name, I need to learn his name. He basically let Annalise know, like, look, don't make me look like a fool. Because it was one partner who wasn't on board with this. And we already know it's Tegan. She ain't nothing but a hater. Her like, man, you got the big man, you got a dog, man. Man, Annalise is she a go-getter. That's what you want on your team. But she just mad because she know Annalise gonna take all the shine off of her. You know what I'm saying? Because Annalise a big dog. Annalise don't do nothing small. She always go big and she always win. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, she's scared she gonna get sold out that she snitched or whatever the case may be. But anyway, Nate ended up getting the match from the DNA test, confirming that Bonnie is the son of whoever. We all assuming it's Gabriel, whatever. Don't know how I feel about that yet. We'll see how I feel about it later in the season. Frank goes, why is he obsessed with Gabriel? So maybe that is some relation to Bonnie. So he go play, you know, to the basketball court. Like, he's stalking this dude at this point. And I don't, you know, then they give us the scene back in the snow. Bonnie is killing somebody, covering their mouth up or whatever. Listen, I don't know what was happening in the snow. I don't know who it was. Can't wait to find out who it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all know how this show is, man. It's crazy. There's a lot to be happening. You really got to pay attention. But that's all I got. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.